Anybody that took over your military base has conquered your country. Anybody who took your military base has conquered your country. One of the largest military base of Nigeria has been surrendered to Boko Haram. They surrendered it to ISWAP, and they are the one controlling it, using everything now. Let me tell you, Nigeria is totally gone. Nigeria has been captured by these people, and there is no one raising an alarm, no press briefing from the president. Just in America, if you hear that ISIS captured American military base, meaning the world will end that day, because hell is going to lose. Or Hamas capture Israeli military base? No, wait a minute. There is something I don't get here. But anyway, it is what it is. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. This is the evening of Wednesday, March 26, 2025. Boko Haram takes over Nigerian Army base in Borno. Many soldiers dead, wounded. Okay, now this is making it the fourth Nigerian military base that ISWAP / Boko Haram. Okay, ISWAP is the Islamic State of West Africa province. They are working the same with Boko Haram, so they are the same. There is no difference between them. So this is making it the fifth time, if I'm not mistaken, or the fifth military base they have hijacked since 2025. Okay, just imagine 5 military bases has been surrendered to them. What next? Anyway, now let me tell you more things about ISWAP before we go into the details of what really happened. ISWAP is like other Islamic State of Iran, Islamic State of, we have different Islamic states in the world. So the new colony that they want to capture is West Africa. So it's not even limited to Nigeria. You see the kind battle Ibrahim Traore is fighting, other people who really mean well to fight it, or who are not colluding with Iran and other people to fund and sponsor this Islamic State of West Africa province, ISWAP. Now, what they are doing is that, first of all, they release money to them. They have a branch called Nakurawa. They are the same. Now, Nakurawa was offering ₦1 million to every individual. If you're a man, ₦1 million just for you to join them. It did not stop there. ISWAP, they are now digging boreholes for people. Okay, they are digging boreholes for people, trying to give people protection, collect tax from them. So as I speak to you, there is not just a war, there is a new government in Nigeria. Former DSS director confirmed this, that ISWAP or Boko Haram has been digging boreholes, trying to protect people, do what government is supposed to do. Right from 5 years ago, they have been doing this. And media is not capturing this. But take a listen to what the former DSS director said.
Problem. Don't also forget that ISWAP is an affiliate of ISIS, a breakaway faction of Boko Haram. So the operations of Boko Haram and ISWAP are slightly different. They try to win the confidence of the locals. So that's the point I was making earlier, that government should concentrate on the locals, make them feel that governance gap, by providing social amenities, which the ISIS at ISWAP is now provided, just like the ISIS is doing. And if they have the confidence of the locals, they undermine government, they gladly pay tax to ISWAP, and they operate freely. So the governor's concern is very, very much in line. And I think government should attach. We cannot just go with the issue of military approach. Try to.
Now, the reality is that we are living in a country where no one tells you the truth. Nobody tells you what is going on. Okay? When this man was in the DSS, he's an able man. He can't say what he's saying now. Now, he's revealing that the Nigerians in the north, okay, that they have confidence in this Islamic State province. They give them protection. They gladly pay taxes to them. This is from former DSS director, not from you. They gladly pay taxes to them. You heard him saying that? So they give them protection. They dig borehole for them. See, let me tell you, people will gladly, because, by the way, it's their religion, okay? What the ISWAP, Boko Haram, what these people are fighting for is in line with the Islamic religion. So it will be easy for everybody to give up. And that is why people from the south, in the nearest future, there must be a stiff fight put against this thing. If not, It will be very easy for them to conquer. Okay, this is what is going on. Now, let's go into the details of this article. And it reads, at least 3 soldiers were killed as the Nigerian Army surrendered control of one of its largest military bases in northern Nigeria after Boko Haram terrorists attacked and overran a forward operating base in the Wajiroko area of Borno State. I have to read here again because I really want people to understand what is going on. At least 3 soldiers were killed as the Nigerian Army surrendered. Forget about people that were killed now, okay? Nigerian Army surrendered. This is from the People's Gazette, okay? Nigerian Army surrendered the control of one of its largest. Okay? It is important this sinks into your head that Nigerian military surrenders one of its largest military bases in northern Nigeria after Boko Haram terrorists attacked and overran a forward operating base in the Wajiroko area of Borno State. How many bases do they need to finish up Nigeria? These people have all it takes. Now, at the time, that was about 5 months ago, there was Nigeria armored artillery, something like that, armor carrier that these people hijacked. Guess what? In one of the last operations they went, they used that vehicle they hijacked from the military to operate. People are not understanding what is going on, and that is why we do what we do, to bring the news to you, to tell you what is going on in Nigeria. Now, sources familiar with the situation told the People's Gazette that the incident occurred around 10 p.m. on Monday when the terrorists launched a coordinated attack on the base housing troops of Operation Hardened Kai and Desert Sanity. Okay? The Gazette gathered that the troops could not repel the insurgents' attack and fled the area. Several reinforcement teams and air support immediately deployed to the area by the military command chain on Monday and Tuesday failed to regain control of the base. Now, I really want to explain this to you. After the Nigerian military left, they reinforced. In other words, they mobilized ground assault and air. They sent air force, but they could not win these people. Okay? Maybe Nigerian military jet must have been shot down. Nobody will tell you. Or is there something they are not telling us? That Air Force carried an aeroplane to bomb, to defeat people who hijacked military base they could not strike? Or more. This is a total collusion. They collude with them to do what they are doing. Okay, don't let anybody deceive you that they fail to regain control. They know what they are doing. The war is already on. And the mission is just to conquer Nigeria into Islamic State. Now, according to the sources, 3 soldiers were killed during attempts to regain control of the base from Boko Haram, with 3 others also injured, including Brigadier Commander Brigadier General Yof Abubakar, who was leading one of the reinforcement team, Lance Corporal Ibrahim Musa and Private Mohammed Hashim. Meanwhile, the details of the attack were said to be still sketchy. However, the sources confirmed that the terrorists successfully took over base, as drone footage shows dozens of soldiers running towards Sabogiri for safety. Oh God. So if Nigeria military are on the run, what will happen to ordinary civilians? What will happen to ordinary civilians if the Nigerian military are on the run? It is fair. All right. The last 2 paragraphs says that Army spokesperson Onyema Nwachukwu did not respond to the Gazette request to comment on Boko Haram latest attack on a military base. This attack occurred days after President Bola Tinubu's regime celebrated victory in the fight against insurgency. However, Monday's attack confirmed that terror groups such as Boko Haram and Islamic State of West Africa Province ISWAP are still capable of carrying out large-scale attack in the northern Nigeria. And this is the end of the article according to the People's Gazette. Let me know what you think. Guys, you understand what is going on now? You understand? We have the new sheriffs in town, people who are now in charge of Nigeria. They hijack military base and they send soldiers. They behead soldiers in Yobe. They did all sorts of things against the people. They send their children, their subordinates, down to the Yoruba land, to the Igbo land, to the South side. Go and start kidnapping, seize the bush before we come. That is the strategy. Go and seize the bush before we come and take over the town. So the people they call the bandits are the ones that will seize the bush and tell them the nature of everything. why these people will come and carry out their assault in the town. And first of all, they want to neutralize, take over the whole military base. Anybody that took over your military base has conquered your country. Anybody who took your military base has conquered your country. One of the largest military base of Nigeria has been surrendered to Boko Haram. They surrendered it to ISWAP, and they are the one controlling it, using everything now. Let me tell you, Nigeria is totally gone. Nigeria has been captured by these people, and there is no one raising an alarm, no press briefing from the president. Just in America, if you hear that ISIS captured American military base, meaning the world will end that day, because hell is going to lose. Or Hamas capture Israeli military base? No, wait a minute. There is something I don't get here. But anyway, it is what it is, okay? Konde Olaobi, former NIA director, told us that all these things I just colluding, their end game is Islamization of Nigeria. I rest my case. Let me know what you think.
It's not about ransom. They just want to pass a message. We can come in. We can do what we need to do. And there are some hardliners in this government that are sponsoring this kind of narratives. They just want to show that they can Islamize this country. They think about Taliban, they think about the Mujahideens, and they want to replicate it in this country. And they don't care what happened. They simply don't care, as long as at the end of the day, there's Sharia, and there is whatever thing they have in their head, and they want to achieve. So these people that are sending messages are sponsored by Nigerians. You remember this Boko Haram issue started since 2012. Yeah. And I was in the military intelligence that time. We arrested those people. It is my organization that actually conducts interrogation and interview. They mention names. I can't come on air and start mentioning names of people that are presently in government now that I know, presently in government, that the ones that we arrested mentioned. Some of them are governors now. Some of them are in the Senate. Some of them are in Asu Rock. The intention is to Islamize Nigeria and practice Sharia. And it doesn't matter if some people die. It doesn't matter if you're embarrassed. It doesn't matter if our economy has degenerated. Look at the interest rate. Look at the inflation rate. Look at the debt profile of Nigeria. They don't care. As long as at the end, Quran is at the sea. So some people in this country have this mindset. And we must tell the truth. If you tell the truth, you die. If you don't tell it, you die. Some people have this mindset to Islamize the nation. And they are in the government. And people know them. The DSS know them. The NIA know them. The DIA knows them. You can't succeed without an inside person. And this attack you saw has insiders collaboration.